Today, Donald Trump abruptly canceled the planning of signing the Road to Housing Act, and here's everything you need to know. President Trump said that he refuses to sign this bill until Congress will pass through his Save America Act, which is basically a voting restriction bill. Now, this voting restriction bill in main ideas seems like a good thing because you can't have necessarily voter fraud per se. However, these things are difficult for people within the LGBT community, specifically the T community, to be able to go out and vote. Why, you may ask? Because they expect additional proof to show who you are. With your ID, you're also expected to bring in something like a birth certificate or a passport that might not have your assigned gender at birth, rather than your current gender that you may be transitioning into. Now, he's been trying to pass this through, but Congress keeps shutting it down each and every time. But now he's trying to weaponize signing a housing affordability bill for all of Americans to be able to get better housing, which would help, houses being built, people like me being able to afford a decent house whenever I'm older, and also the people watching this video. And he's using it to essentially push a narrative to get people to make it harder for people that probably aren't going to vote for him to be able to vote, period. And before everybody gets mad, yes, I totally agree that there does need to be more restrictions on people being able to go out and vote. I don't disagree with that. However, with that being said, weaponizing another bill that's totally unrelated to voting to get your piece of legislation passed through is just not very presidential, for starters. And secondly, I don't think it's okay to put these restrictions on these voters that are transitioning due to the fact that you just don't want them to vote against you.